6 Business Execution Lessons from Belling the Cat, Aesop's Fables. Aesop's Fables are a collection of moral tales that are believed to have originated in the 6th century BCE. While the exact time frame of Aesop's life is debated, these fables have been passed down for over 2,500 years. Aesop's fables, those seemingly simple tales of talking animals, are surprisingly rich with wisdom that can be directly applied to the complex world of modern business. They offer timeless insights into human nature, strategy, leadership, and ethics, often in a more memorable and impactful way than a dry business textbook. Belling the Cat, an Aesop Fables. The mice once called a meeting to decide on a plan to free themselves of their enemy, the cat. At least they wished to find some way of knowing when she was coming, so they might have time to run away. Indeed, something had to be done, for they lived in such constant fear of her claws that they hardly dared stir from their dens by night or day. Many plans were discussed, but none of them was thought good enough. At last a very young mouse got up and said, "I have a plan that seems very simple, but I know it will be successful. All we have to do is to hang a bell about the cat's neck. When we hear the bell ringing, we will know immediately that our enemy is coming." All the mice were much surprised that they had not thought of such a plan before. But in the midst of the rejoicing over their good fortune, an old mouse arose and said, "I will say that the plan of the young mouse is very good, but let me ask one question. Who will bell the cat?" It is one thing to say that something should be done, but quite a different matter to do it.
6 Business Execution Lessons from Belling the Cat, Aesop's Fables. 1. Good ideas need practical execution plans and need a reality check. Having a brilliant idea is just a start. Success depends on figuring out how to implement it effectively, like knowing who will actually bell the cat. Business example. Google Glass was a brilliant concept. Smart glasses offering augmented reality. But without a clear, practical plan for user adoption, privacy concerns, and usability, the product failed to gain traction. The execution lacked depth beyond the idea, showing how even great ideas need solid implementation. 2. Identify the challenges in execution up front. It's crucial to anticipate obstacles and risks involved in carrying out a plan. If you overlook the hardest part, the risk to the mouse who has to approach the cat, the plan may fail. Example, Uber's rapid expansion into new markets was impressive, but often they underestimated regulatory hurdles and local resistance. In some cities, they face bans or legal battles that stall growth. Anticipating and planning for these challenges early would have made their execution smoother. 3. Identify and address obstacles early. Someone must step up to take on the difficult or risky tasks. Without willing, committed team members ready to act, even the best plans can stall. A very practical tool is to use a RACI matrix is a project management tool used to clarify team roles and responsibilities within a project. It defines who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed for each task, ensuring clear communication and efficient project execution. Example, Target's highly anticipated entry into the Canadian market in 2013 was a spectacular failure, resulting in over $2 billion in losses and withdrawal within 2 years. One major reason was a failure to address critical operational obstacles early on they struggled with. For consensus alone doesn't guarantee action. A group may agree an idea is good, but unless responsibilities are assigned and action is taken, nothing happens. Execution needs ownership and accountability. Example, the Wells Fargo scandal, where employees created millions of unauthorized customer accounts to meet aggressive sales targets, is a stark example of a breakdown in accountability and ethical execution. The company failed to create a system where individuals were held accountable for ethical sales practices, and where warning signs of widespread misconduct were escalated and addressed effectively. The focus was solely on the target number of accounts, without proper accountability for the means of achieving it. 5. Don't mistake discussion for progress. Just like the mice lived in fear and hesitated, fear of failure or danger can stop execution dead in its tracks. Overcoming fear is necessary to move forward. IBM invested billions in its Watson Health initiative, aiming to revolutionize healthcare through AI. There was significant discussion, research, and high-profile partnerships. However, the execution often struggled to move beyond pilot programs and proofs of concept to deliver scalable, impactful solutions. Doctors found the AI recommendations unreliable or unhelpful, and the complexity of integrating Watson into existing healthcare systems proved far greater than anticipated. Despite massive investment and extensive discussions, concrete, widespread, and successful implementation remained elusive. 6. Simplifying a problem doesn't eliminate complexity in implementation. The young mouse's plan seemed simple, just hang a bell. But the real complexity lay in doing it. Simplified ideas often mask complex execution challenges. Example, Tesla's mission to accelerate sustainable transport seemed simple, but manufacturing electric cars at scale required overcoming immense technical and supply chain complexities. The vision was clear, but execution was an ongoing, difficult challenge. Thank you for watching. If you found value in our insights, please help us amplify them. Like, subscribe, and share to ensure these deconstructions of overlooked wisdom reach all who can benefit.